Hey friends, as you jump on, say hello. We have a special live today. I'm so excited. We have a gentleman from our community. He is a multi six-figure earner, and he is going to be coming sharing a little bit about his journey. So I'm super excited to be able to have him jump on. So I'm going to send him a request to invite so he can jump on with us and share his journey, the 2-hour workday, and breaking down how he was able to make multiple six figures in just 8.5 months using this proven step-by-step process. So super excited for him to be able to hop on. So let me get him. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so I'll get him jump on. Hey Gabby, how are you? Let me know where you're tuning in from. We are getting our friend on here for our live. Hey Tammy, let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm in Colorado. Oh, and if this is your first time catching us live, definitely put a 1 in the comments. If you've watched us before, put a 2. I can't wait. My goal is to get on a live one day and have every single state represented in multiple countries. Like, how cool is that? Super excited. So, hey Judy, hey James, hey guys, say hello as you're jumping on. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We have a power-packed live for you today. We have a special guest coming on, going to be able to share and break down how he has been able to earn over 200K in just 8.5 months. So we are going to get him on, and here he comes. There we go. Hey,
Hey,
Darrell.
how you doing?
How are you?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can see you. And this is the first time I've done this with someone else. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks for having me on. I almost forgot. It's been a crazy day, so I almost forgot. I'm glad you sent me that message. So I was driving, and so I had to pull over to make sure I didn't want to miss it. So how's everything going?
I appreciate you, my friend. So yeah, no, I appreciate you coming on with sharing with everybody that you are going to be helping and share with us your journey, like these last 8.5 months of how you've been able to follow this proven process and make over 215,000 now.
I'm at about 220,000 now, so 220K. So it's been a heck of a year, I'll tell you that.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I love it. Well, I would love for you to share a little bit about your backstory, and before we dive into kind of asking you some questions of how you did this so people can learn.
Okay, awesome. So guys, my name is Darrell Hanna. Originally born in Tennessee, raised in Missouri. Now I'm back in Tennessee. I got 2 kids. I have a son who's a sophomore in college, and I have a daughter who's getting ready to graduate early and attend Clark University in Atlanta, which is an HBCU school. I'm basically in a little town called Cookeville, Tennessee, which is basically in the middle of about an hour away from all of the big major cities like Nashville, Chattanooga. I think 3.5 hours from Memphis, Knoxville. And I have been doing digital marketing, guys, for now. The 15th of this month will be 9 months that I have been doing digital marketing. And when I started in January, I didn't even know anything about digital marketing. I had never even heard of it because I was doing life insurance at the time, and then I was doing a little bit of affiliate marketing. So, do you want me to just share my story as well?
Yeah, no, share your story, man, because you have a powerful story.
So, guys, before I got off into digital marketing, so I have been in digital marketing for 9 months. So basically, a little bit over 8.5 months. And before I got into this, again, guys, I was doing life insurance and I was doing like some affiliate marketing. But before I even came online, before I came into the online space, I was a head welder for a company for almost 15 years. I was over 7 people. I worked from 6 to 6:30, 12 hours a day, 6-7 days a week. I was a 3-time employee of the month. I was all about numbers, so I'm an analytical person. And basically it was a job that I just told myself, a lot of time when we're at jobs, we've been there for so long, next thing you know, we're just thinking about retirement. So I was just doing my 401k like a lot of other people and just, some other things. And that job never gave me any reason, why they would want to get rid of me or lay me off or anything. So I just remember being there, guys. Again, I was still living paycheck to paycheck like a lot of people, struggling. behind on all my bills, jeopardizing. I had jeopardized relationship with my kids. I wasn't seeing them. I missed out on years of just things that your parents are supposed to do with their kids, and it was just disastrous, you know. And it was just like basically like sliding down a razor blade into a pool of alcohol. And so I come in on a regular Tuesday, and I get called to the office by my lead and by my supervisor and by my supervisor's boss. And so I knew I wasn't in there to get a pay. I knew I wasn't in there to get a pay raise because we had just got a 15-cent pay raise, which is really nothing. We had just got that earlier. And so basically, make a long story short, after telling me a couple of things, they were making some changes. And the department that I was in, over 6 people, they were doing away with that department. Now, I will say this. You think if you've been at a job for that long, 14 years at a job, and you're working every weekend, holidays, you're working on anniversaries, you're just giving a job everything, because that's what I've done. I was what you call the brown noser at the job, which is funny now I can say that, but I was that guy. I was the one who was snipping up the supervisors, just to try to get to the next level. And guys, not only did I get fired because they couldn't put me anywhere, so they told me. So at 3 hours after I got to that job, just on a regular Tuesday, in 3 hours, I caught myself outside the gate in a car similar just like this, just trying to figure out what happened. Because I'm in here hurt, I'm crying, because I'm looking at all the things that I done jeopardized and sacrificed for this job. I basically put that job before my children. I put that job before my family. And a lot of times that's what we do, because we feel like, well, we've been there for a certain amount of time. And it's just what we do, man. We put jobs before our families. When you have to understand, I don't care how long you've been at a job, jobs, they have no loyalty. It doesn't matter, guys. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They only care about what you can do for them. And I had to learn that the hard way. And so when I got fired, guys, basically make a long story short, because of the decision, I didn't have a plan B. I didn't have no money saved up. I was already counting, expecting that to be a 4 weeks check, which it wasn't. And so that situation put me on really, really bad terms, guys. I was at rock bottom, and I had to go stay at a men's Christian homeless shelter for a while. And I slept in my car for a little bit, and I was away from my family, so it was tough. I was going through some really, really dark moments because of that one firing, guys. And during those times, guys, I remember being in that shelter, and I just told myself, I kept converting back to just trying to put it together why that job would fire me after I gave them over a decade of my life, and every day, and 12 hours a day, and Saturdays and Sundays and holidays. And I just made up in my mind, I couldn't see myself working for another job, like giving another job all those years. And so what I ended up doing, I ended up coming online. I didn't know anything about it. I came online and I started doing a couple of things. And I will say this, when I first came online, Carrie, I was in a homeless shelter when I first came online. I didn't even care. My back was at the end of, I was like a cat with his back in the corner. And so I just couldn't see myself working a job. And so what I ended up doing, I ended up coming online. I did a couple of things, guys. I think my first gig was like a multi-level marketing. It was a low-level, multi-level marketing program or course I was in. I did some affiliate marketing, network marketing. I went and got my life insurance license. I became a life insurance broker, which I was working and booking appointments from 8 in the morning to 8 at night, 12 hours a day. So even though I wasn't in a hot factory welding, but I still was I still was working my hands to the bones, guys, with no time freedom. It was still bad. And so I will say this, guys, on January, I remember this like it was yesterday. On January the 13th of this year, I seen a lady make a post on Facebook about how she made $600 working 2 hours a day. And it caught my eye, right? And so I just reached out to her. Well, actually, I watched her for a little bit, and make a long story short, I eventually reached out to her. I watched the information, and guys, I realized in the information, this is exactly what I was needing. I realized that I was needing to learn these type of things to be able to build a business online that was sustainable, right? Because I hadn't found any like long-term sustainable success. I was just making everything work because I was working 10, 15 hours a day online, recruiting, DMing people, spamming my links, doing all the things that, when you don't know what to do and you haven't been trained properly and taught, that's what you do. And I will say this, guys, when I joined that program on January the 15th, I told myself, after I realized this is what I was needing, I said, by the end of December the 31st, I want to make 6 figures. Like, that was my goal. And I wrote that down. I would have never in 1,000 years thought that 3.5 months into this program, I would have crossed $100,000, guys.
So awesome.
112 days. I didn't have a following when I started this program. I wasn't on TikTok. I didn't have a brand. I didn't have no email list. I didn't have no type of status. I was just a regular old guy, like a lot of you guys, that was just willing to figure out how I could make 600 a day working 2 hours a day. That was the main thing, because I wanted to figure out how to work 2 hours a day and get away from the 10 to 12 hours a day online that I was working, even though I got fired from that job. And not only did I go on to make 100K in my first 3.5 months, 112 days, but I went on to make another 100K 4 months later, guys. So I made $200,000 in my first 8 months from the skills that I have acquired inside of the training, inside of this program, the blueprint. And again, I didn't have no following. I didn't have no status. I didn't have no email list. I didn't have no brand. I'm not tech savvy. I'm still not. I don't know anything about building no websites. I don't know any of that stuff. And the beauty of it is because this program comes with all of that. And I will say this, I'm at about $220,000 earned. I had I think so far $800 day today. I had a $2,200 day yesterday. But I will say this, my first 2 weeks, guys, from January the 15th to January the 18th, January 31st, I made $5,000. And that's when I realized I was on to something, even though I was just 2 weeks in, because I worked a job as a welder for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week for a whole month. I never made $5,000. And my breakout month was March, when we were getting ready to actually talk about promoting launching the legacy, this program. My breakout month was March, Carrie, and I made $38,600 in March. And I followed that up in March, April. I made $37,000 in April. I made $36,000 in May. I made $28,000 in June, and I can't remember what I made in July. I think it was like $25,000 or something like that. And so, I think this month so far, I think I'm at like, what's today's, the 15th, the 11th. I think I'm at like 5,000 already. So it's coming along. But guys, I will tell you this. Last year I made $62,000 or $63,000 a year last year for the whole year. I'm talking about working my hands to the bones, guys. If you would have told me in 1 year I would be on pace to make well over 300 grand, I would have been like, there's something wrong with you. And I will say that this is by far, and I have done everything online. I've done everything. There is nothing that's better than this program as far as like what you're going to learn, because you got access to the community, which is over 37,000 people, guys, who are just like you. They help you. They inspire you. They motivate you. You get a fully free automated system, guys. This is what does 98% of your income. This is what's going to allow you to be able to earn an income while you're sleeping. This is how I was able to wake up, Carrie, I did a live yesterday. I think it was day before yesterday. And while I was doing my live, 300 came in, and then an additional 1,800 came in within like the next 12 to 16 hours. Wow. Again, that's all through my automated system. And guys, you're going to get mentored. This is why this is the best program, because not only do you get equipped with all the skills that you're going to need, which is learning how to market, because it's the most important thing in any business. You're going to learn how to create content, and your content that you're going to learn how to create, that's what's going to attract your perfect customer, right? And then your automated system is what's going to do all the selling and telling for you guys. And of course, you're also going to get mentored and coached, guys, by other people who are inside of the program who are making 5, 6, and 7 figures. That's free coaching. You do not get, you don't get free coaching by 6-figure earners and 7-figure earners for free. But in the program, you do. And not to mention tons of other additional training. And again, you're going to learn how to do this all around a 2-hour workday, guys. And that's the reason why, Carrie, I have been able to, on a day like today, Wednesday, when I would typically be right now with 2.5 hours left of work as a welder in a hot 100-degree factory, I'm actually just getting ready. I was actually headed to this park with these waterfalls, and there's nothing like freedom. And if you would have told me that I could have just been like, got fired. And the crazy part about it, I can't even imagine if had I not got fired. What if I didn't get fired? I probably would still be just like a lot of people, just thinking that the only way that you can make money is work a job. But because I got fired, I made up my mind that I didn't want to put myself in that type of position. And I came online, and guys, this has been no doubt the best financial decision I've ever made. I didn't even ask for this, but I know that I'm going to be on millionaire status within like the next maybe 2 years or so, a year and a half. Who knows? I don't know. But that's just what the skills that you've learned, the skills that you're going to learn in an industry that makes over $1 billion a day, guys. This is so much better than a 9 to 5. So I just want you to know, first and foremost, if you're working a 9 to 5, if you're working 10, 12 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week, you're not spending any time with your family. You're not building no memories. You're not getting to travel. I'm getting ready to go to Disney World Saturday for me and my wife just randomly booked this Saturday at Disney World for a whole week, 7 days. And I have put back $8,000 just for that. I've never been to Disney World, and I'm going to cut loose like a 5-year-old in a candy store. Like, I'm telling you guys, I'm excited. I can't wait. But I'm just blessed to be a part of this program and be a part of this community. And Carrie, happy that you're a part of it as well. And this is why we share this, guys, because guess what? There is nothing out there just working 2 hours a day can equip you with the skills to build you not only a business, but an income, guys, that has no cap to it whatsoever, that can allow you to do whatever it is that you want to do whenever you want to do it.
And you can't get fired from it.
And you can, oh my God, I cannot get fired. I did a video about this a couple of days ago. I said, the good thing about being online and digital marketing is because is that I can't get fired. I can't get laid off. I don't have to I don't have to worry about getting reprimanded. Oh my God. I mean, it's a blessing. It's just a blessing. And I'm just a regular old country boy. That's all I am. I don't have any degrees. I don't come from money. Matter of fact, I was raised in the projects. I grew up in a shotgun house with 13 siblings, raised by a single parent. That's another whole story in itself. So it's not where you're going. I mean, it's not where you were from. It's where you're going. Can you commit to 2 hours a day? If you can, you have everything else you need. You have the cell phone, you're on social media, right? Only thing now you need is the blueprint to follow that can equip you with the skills, guys, that you need to build a business working 2 hours a day.
Exactly. So I would love you to share. Do you have like 2 or 3 things that you can share of like kind of the steps that you took once you got inside the blueprint, like you got the program? What were the key steps that you've taken that has allowed you to be able to earn like you have? Because like you said, like you started without any know-how. You were a welder, completely opposite of being online. So to show people, like a lot of my audience is moms, you know what I mean? They're stay-at-home moms, or they're working multiple things, trying to help their husband not have to work 2 jobs.
Absolutely.
But like the steps, like how simple this 2-hour workday really is. Okay,
guys. So first of all, listen, again, I come from a place where I was working at least 65 hours a week for at least a decade straight. I'm talking about a guy who works Saturdays, every Saturday for 10 straight years. Like if you would have told me that you could literally earn a full-time income online, just working 2 hours a day, creating a couple pieces of content, guys, I would have just told you that there's something's not right about it. But when I joined the program, I basically got inside the program. The first thing that I loved about the program first, Carrie, was the support of the community. When I joined, everybody was welcoming, and I hadn't made not 1 red cent yet, but everybody was just so welcoming. They was engaging. I realized right at the gate, it was way better than any Facebook group I had ever been in. So I got started. Once I joined, I got plugged into the community, and then I started my training. And I was going through all of the videos, but I was taking notes. I was taking notes from Michelle. I started following Michelle. I started following Tim. I started following Amy, Victoria, people who were already 6-figure income earners, guys. And I started watching some of their content because, guys, there's an old saying that goes, if you hang out with 5 broke people, you will be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 wealthy or rich people, you will be the 6th. So these were already people who were making 6 figures. So I wanted to make 6 figures. I said that I wrote that down. I said, I want to make 6 figures by the end of December. So I was copying the people and following them because they were already branded. They had built a brand. They had built a following, an email list. They had already been creating content. So I just started following them and copying their content. And then I ended up finding, I got with Michelle and Tim because I resonated with them more. I really resonated with Tim because he got fired just like me. And then I just started going through the 2-hour workday. I realized how important that was, the 2-hour workday, about creating my 3 pieces of content. So in the beginning, I just came in, guys. I was doing the copy and paste free ads method. That's what we teach over here for 30 minutes. I would open up like 10 apps, 10 of those places, and I would just copy and paste. I would try to do them as many times as I can, and typically about 40 times, and then that was it. And then that's when I started basically, and I did that for two weeks. And even though I made $5,000 in my first 2 weeks, I made $1,500 off the copy and paste free ads method, right? Which was really good. But I just wanted to really scale though, Carrie. I was like, you know what? I'm ready to just go all in. And so that's why I got away from doing the copy and paste free ads method, which it works, guys. I'm telling you, you can earn. But I really wanted to scale. And so I just went completely doing video content. And then I just started creating my content, but I was watching everybody else create their content and I was taking notes. And then I went through the training as far as like implementing storytelling in your content, right? Because that's what we do. We're going to show you how to implement storytelling in your content. And that's how you're going to be relatable to people. And your relatable content is your why. Why are you looking to make more money online? Why do you want to spend more time with your children? Why are you trying to get out your 9 to 5? Why do you want to make more money? Why do you want to travel? That's your why. And we're going to show you how to implement that in your content, because that's what's going to allow your audience, a platform that brings in over 5 billion people every day, to be relatable to you, right? And then when people start being relatable to you, that's when they grow to like you, know you, and trust you. And when they like you, know you, and trust you, they will join you. I've had about 430 people join me in this program so far this year in a little bit under 9 months. I've never got on the phone with one. I never spoke to anybody. I don't know where they live at. It's all because I have built this like, know, and trust factor, and my content is relatable to people, and they have grown to develop and realize that, guess what? Not only do I have a program that can equip them with the same skills that can get them out of the situation that I was in, but guys, I show up consistently 2 hours a day, creating my content, and my content is what attracts customers. And then my automated system that you're going to get absolutely free. Oh my God. It's what's going to do all the selling and telling for you. You're never going to have to get on the phone with anybody or recruit people or DM them or nothing. All you got to do is show up for 2 hours a day. And I always say this, Carrie, the automated system does 98% of your work. So basically you have a 2% business, and your 2% business is the 2-hour workday. If you can just show up for that and stay consistent, I ain't going to put no income claim on it, but I tell you what, you won't ever have to work a job again. I will tell you that, right? Yep. And just come to the webinars, come to the mentoring calls. You're getting coached. You're having people who are already making 6-7 figures, guys. They're giving you everything that they're doing. Nobody holds nothing back. I just did a training, I think like 4 or 5 days ago, where I shared some exact same content on, so I was like, what people need to be saying in their content. Because this is exactly what I say in my content that allows me to earn, I don't know, 25, close to 30 grand every single month, guys, give or take, you know? And so I want everybody in this program to make 6 figures, to become a millionaire, no matter how long it takes. But you can't be great. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, hands down. And the automations was key. I started online 4 years ago, and I literally had tried to piece everything together to figure out how to have an online business that was successful and generated money. And I spent tens of thousands. And to find this program literally was my needle in a haystack, right? Like, has every single thing that you need to literally never have to work a job again. It allows you to be able to create multiple streams of income, create a legacy for your family, leave an inheritance for your children's children, like by doing just one thing 2 hours a day. Like, it's just mind blowing how simple the process is. I was blown away by, like, literally, like, this is it. Oh my gosh, like, hands down, like, I had my business up and running in like less than 2 days.
Yes. And I'll tell you this, the crazy part about it is that I came on, I think I got on social media in 2009. And I think of all the times I've been marketing on social media, all the times I've been creating content on social media, and I didn't make 1 red cent because I didn't know that you could even make money from online. But man, it's crazy to me, even like now, that we can use this, but this is where we are. Like, this is the digital space. Like, everything is going digital. Like, everything is online, everything, right? It's crazy how the things that we've been doing all these years on these platforms, but we just didn't have a blueprint to follow. And now we promote 4 done for you digital programs that equip the world or anybody. If you want to come online, but you don't know how to market, you don't know how to create content, you don't know how to attract customers, you don't have a brand, you don't know how to build an email list. Guys, these are things that you're going to need to learn in order to build a business that you can pass down to your family, you can leave to whoever. You can take that income and just generate other streams of income. And this is not only things that you're going to learn the right way, but you're going to be able to build other forms of reoccurring income streams. Why? Because you have reoccurring bills every month. So you're going to learn that as well inside the program. And you're not even going to have to promote that. We're going to show you how to promote that through your email list.
And I love that. Like right now, what are we doing? We're doing a YouTube challenge. Like she teaches how to monetize YouTube. Like, I mean, without doing anything really extra, you're already doing what you're doing. You're just repurposing. Like, it's mind blowing. And the best thing about this community is you pay the one time for your investment. And one customer, you're now in profit mode. And there's no monthly expenses. You get mentorship from a multi-millionaire now and multiple 6-figure earners.
I love that word, multi.
She's multi now. She hit her second million in 7 months.
Yes. I mean, that is just like, guys, let that sink in. See, and this comes with experience because see, when she started, she didn't have she wasn't even on TikTok. She chose TikTok as her platform.
Yep.
And she went on to make 6 figures in 6 months. And we didn't even have the 900. Like she created that from her knowledge and expertise, but she went on with no following and with none of that. She built that from scratch. And then she used her knowledge and her expertise and she created this program because she made 17 in her first year and a half, a little bit under a year and a half, guys, she made $1 million. And then her second million came in like 7 months or 7.5 months or something like that. And that's like with anything else. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. And like I made my first, I made 6. That's why I love the word multi, because I made 6 figures in like 3.5 months under 4 months. And then I made my other 100 grand in August. That's 200 grand in 1 year. Like I'm already in the state of Tennessee. Carrie, check this number out. So in the state of Tennessee, people who earn 200 grand or more is 1.5% of people in the state of Tennessee, in the whole state, who earns 200 grand or more. So I'm already in one of the top percent. I'm making already more than some doctors and lawyers, and I only work 2 to 2.5 hours a day from anywhere in the world. Like I mean, I can't make this up. You know,
this is mind blowing, dude. And you don't have to be on the sales calls, like you said. Like my other business. Like it's sales calls and it's spending time, and for people to even say, oh, well, it's not for me. Like this business model is hands down like the best I've ever seen. And you can take these skills you learn and you can take them to any business you want to do and automate any business you have, and like it's transferable. Like, so whether you have your own product or program already and you want to learn how to market it and how to attract customers and build your email list, you can use these skills to do that, right? And we also give over 200 different program and product ideas that you can create through this program as well. Like it's hands down.
If you're good at doing anything, I don't care if it's sewing, if it's drawing, if it's cooking, guys, we have over 200 product ideas where you can learn how to create your own digital product outside of what you're gonna basically what you're gonna promote in this program. And that's just, again, just so many different ways for you to earn income. That's why, like, it's mind boggling to me, the type of income that you can earn. But not only that, the people who are going to help you. Yeah. Like we get to wake up and we get a video every day from our millionaire mentor on either how to increase our income, on ways to attract customers, on how to market the right way on different platforms. Because guys, I'll tell you this. Marketing, it is the number one, it is the oxygen to your business. It is the most important thing in your business. And this is what you're going to learn over here. Without marketing, you cannot get leads or customers. Without customers, you cannot make money. And without money, you do not have a business. So you're going to learn how to market. You're going to learn how to create content. Your content with a call to action is what's going to attract only the people who want to know what you're doing, because they want to learn the skills as well. And then you're gonna drive that. You attracting customers. That's what's gonna drive traffic and people back to your automated system. And guys, after you get them to your automated system, you can go on by your business, because your automated system, the way that it's set up, is going to do all the selling and telling for you guys. This is how you're going to be able to earn an income in your sleep, whether you're at the park, you're at the library, you're at the movies with your children, whatever. You're going to get that notification. We call it a ding.
Yes.
In the community, right? And I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing like it, man. It's just a blessing. I can't even imagine. Like, my life is so different from just 9 months ago, let alone a year ago. And I'll tell you this, guys, there's 3.5 months left. Your life can change drastically. I'm talking about be somewhere and have things going on in your life you would have never thought. Because if you would have told me again on January, and then 3.5 months later, I would have made over 100 grand, I would have been like, come on, man. Not unless I hit the lottery, right? But that's just the power of a digital marketing, an industry that makes over $1 billion a day, and social media, a platform that the whole world is on. Over 5 billion people come to every day, guys. And then you have a system and a program that's equipping you with all the skills that you need. Understand this, Carrie. I want you guys to understand this, guys. Anybody who's online, you see people making 6-7 figures in their business is automated. They're not manually reaching out here. Now, I will say this, there are people, but they're working harder doing it. Over here, the millionaires over here only work 2 hours a day. And they're good at marketing, they're good at creating content, and they're good at getting customers. That's all these three things I wasn't even remotely close to doing good at back in January. I'm good at them now because of this program and the training that I have acquired, the skills going through the program and the training that has now taught me how to do that and create content. And with my consistency, I'm kind of reaping the rewards of it, I guess. That's how I look.
Well, 9 months of sowing seeds, man. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God.
You're just showing too how like you can earn while you learn. Like you were learning the copy and paste method, right? You were learning who your perfect customer was, but you were showing up still, putting out your content, and then you were able to narrow down, really who your perfect customer was and really speak to them and learn that storytelling, and boom. Like,
guys, I tell everybody this, Carrie. Everybody has a story. We all have a story. Everybody has what they got going on in their life, whatever. Your story is a 5-figure a month story. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, it don't matter what you're going through. There's 5 billion people that come to social media, and I can promise you there's millions of them who are going through the same thing that you're going through and are dealing or experiencing the same thing that you're going through. Guys, your story can change the trajectory of your whole life. Because not only when you share that, you're going to have people who can relate to that. And as you continue to stay consistent with your content, just 2 hours a day around your family, you're going to build a community of people who are going to grow to like you, know you, and trust you. And whether they join you that day, 2 weeks from now, 3 months from now, whatever, as long as you show up, guys, I'm telling you, they're going to join you. Because they want to experience what you're experiencing, but they just don't have the skills. They don't know how to market and create content. They don't know nothing about building a brand, an email list, things that you know how to. That's why you're seeing success. And as you stay consistent, they're going to learn those things. They're going to get access to the community, all the mentoring, the support, and they're going to be able to give themselves an opportunity to live a life they've never even dreamed.
Exactly. And that's the power, I think, too, of digital marketing. Like when you have that high demand digital product, right, that you make 100% profit on, and you learn how to do this 2-hour workday where you're not having to share your commissions with anybody.
Yes.
It's your business, and you get to build it the way you want, and you have these skills you learn and you earn. Like it's huge. So
I worked when I was doing affiliate marketing, I was getting 28%. And it's crazy. It's like Michelle said, I know it wasn't Michelle, it was somebody else that said, I think it was Michelle that said that. She said when she first came across digital marketing and this program, and she said that she asked the girl, she said, if you're getting 100% commission, how does the company make money? And of course, the company makes money off of the website, their website fee. But there is nothing like getting 100% commission. Like there is no better feeling in the world to wake up to a commission that it would take you 45 to 50 hours a whole week to make, and you were just sitting on the couch watching TV.
Or you just woke up.
or you just woke up. Oh, those are the best ones. When you just wake up and you check your phone and you see, oh shoot. I mean, I'm telling you, man, it makes you want to jump up out the bed and just start doing a happy dance or something. Like, it's just a great feeling. But it's all about the skills that you're going to learn, guys. Nobody can take this from you. I always tell people, Carrie, learning a skill, learning a high income skill is better than having a high paying job.
Yep.
And the reason why is because when you go to a job, let's say I was at my job when I was welding. When I left, I was making a little bit over $22 an hour. Well, when I got fired, even though I had well over almost 15 years of experience, when I went and got my next job, they didn't pay me $22 an hour. Yeah. I had to make $16 an hour because, see, you're never going to go to the next job and make that amount because it's a whole new company. But when you have skills, though, and you learn a high income skill, there is no top out or no starting pay. Like, as long as you're in an industry that makes 100% commission, you're able to earn that 100% commission wherever it's at, guys. That's the beauty of it. It's just a great feeling, but
I love it.
But again, it's just the skills that we're blessed to learn, and the mentor that we're blessed to have, the people in the community of support. It's just, man, I would have never thought this, man. I'm still excited about my trip to Orlando, to Disney World. Like, I'm telling you guys, y'all don't have a clue. Like, I grew up dirt poor. Like, I'm talking about poor. I know you hear people say they grew up poor. Imagine growing up in a home in a 2-bedroom house, guys, with 13 siblings and 1 bathroom. Oh, y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. Like, I'm talking about poor. So I only dreamed of going and seeing Mickey Mouse in front of the little castle thing on TV when I was a kid. I was like, man, I'd really like to go there one day. Guys, I will be there. Yes. And I'm going to act just like I was when I wanted to. I'm going to act like I'm 5 years old.
Oh, I love it.
I'm going to have the time of my life. But again, it's just a blessing to be in this position. And I would have never been here, Carrie, when I saw that post, if I would have just kept on scrolling.
Yeah. Oh, man.
If I would have just kept on scrolling, I probably would eventually had to go back and get me a job. But I'm glad that I stopped, because opportunity, guys, it don't come often. And Carrie, I got to get off. But I want to leave you with something real quick. I want to leave this with you guys, this audience. Guys, I had a millionaire tell me this a few years ago. And this is when I was still struggling in my business. I was still fairly new a little bit. He said, Darrell, you have to stop being poor. And I thought he was talking about my situation, because I was so broke and I was in bad shape. But I seen all these opportunities, right? But I kept on passing over them. And that's what we do. He said, you have to stop passing over opportunities repeatedly. Being poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. That stuck with me, Carrie. And I'm telling you what, ever since that stuck to me, I don't even care if it sounds like it's too good to be true. Yeah. I will still stop and take a look at it. Yep. And you don't know what you don't know. That train of thought is what allowed me to stop, take a look at that. Once I got inside the community, I knew I was home. I knew I was on to something. And I just got plugged into the training, man, and just went to work and put my head down and went through the training, stayed on the webinars. And it's just been a hell of a year. I mean, it's just crazy how things can change, man, and with just one decision, man. So I just want to leave you guys with this, man. If you're on the fence with this, guys, just get started. Like, Carrie's got the link. Check out the information. I'm telling you. Also, there's installment plans as well. Guys, we've got it set up where you can. It's just so easy. It's simple. It's just so simple. There's no monthly fees. You get 100% of the master resale rights. You're going to get 24/7 support. You got other people who are going to mentor you and coach you. Like, I'm talking about everything that you need. If you stay close to the fire and stay consistent and show up for your 2 hours a day, guys, you're going to have success. You're going to have success, right? Exactly. Consistency brings it. So I encourage you guys, man. I'm hoping I get to see you guys inside the community. I'm so happy as far as like where we're going to be like a year from now. Right now we got almost 100K income earners in under a year. I think not the most recent one, but the one before that hit 6 figures in 67 days. Guys, let that sink in. 67 days from 0 to 100K. Only in digital marketing. only
Yep.
with the training inside the legacy builder, guys. And
Yep.
so this time next year, I think we've got right now, I think we've got like 38 six-figure income earners and like 12 millionaires. There ain't
Yeah.
no telling what we're gonna have this time next year.
Oh man, could you just imagine?
Oh my God.
I
Like,
can't wait. September 11th, 2025 is going to be a record year.
man, by this time next year, I'm trying to be at close to $1 million.
Heck yeah, dude.
I'm
Hey,
just
you're
being
at
honest.
over
Like
220.
9 months in with the knowledge and the skills that I've learned and acquired, man, I'm gonna hit the ground running. I'm trying to go off into 2024, 25, like just wide open.
Yep.
Like I'm trying to make $1 million in 2025.
Let's go.
That's my goal, man. So I'm just excited. I'm just excited not only for myself but for everybody. Like
Yeah.
people's lives are changing. People over here working 2 and 3 jobs, quitting those jobs, and this business is allowing them to live a life they've never had. People over here, we got people inside the community who at one point in time couldn't even buy groceries for their families, who are now millionaires, guys. Like I'm talking about, like, again, the power of digital marketing. And when you following a program that's strategically put together by a millionaire, that's going to equip you with all the skills that you need. So
Exactly. Well, dude, I appreciate you coming on and sharing your
for having
journey
me.
and the steps of how you've been able to earn multiple six figures
Yes.
in your
Hey,
almost 9 months, man.
I'm trying to catch up with Victoria, you know.
Hey, you're almost there, man. You're almost there.
Man, I'm so happy for her, man. She's just done. I mean, it just shows you, man, what this business can do for you if you just come in and block out the noise and just get locked in. Like, man, the sky ain't even the limit. So, but yeah, just thanks for having me on. Man, I just want to see everybody successful. This industry is so big and so lucrative. There's just so much money to be made in this industry because these skills, guys, jobs are going away, and you're going to need a high income skill to be able to provide for your family. It's coming, and the jobs are just not it. So I encourage you guys to take a look at this program. This is life changing, man. There's nothing like it. So
It is. It is. It is. And I appreciate you guys. And if you guys want to check it out, you guys can go here. It's legacyshifter.com. It gives you all of the digital products that are available, depending on your goals, your dreams, and what you can do. You can definitely go check it out. And there's payment plans available if you're in the United States. So check it out. If you've got questions, you guys, I do not DM on TikTok. You can get into my email, send me an email, and I'm happy to reach out. Definitely, if you're not following Darrell, definitely get over there. He's a 6-figure welder over here on TikTok. Definitely be following him and checking him out. See, he's got a shirt on. Hey,
6-figure welder, man. Check it out, guys. It's crazy, man. Just blessed to be in this position. Blessed to be a part of the program. Blessed to be a part of the community. Blessed to have the support of the community. And man, I'm just fired up these last 3.5 months. I'm just so hyped.
You got me hyped even more, man. I'm even more excited. I'm like, let's go.
I could join all over again.
No, serious, dude. I know. It's like hands down. Like, oh, I was listening. I think either yours or someone's video today. It's like, I'm ready. I'll buy it. I'm like, wait, I'm already in.
Yeah. Anytime I'm on Michelle's live, she gets to providing so much value. It makes me want to just click on her link and join all over again. Like, I mean, guys, it's crazy what you can do when you have structure and you have a program and not a course. And I want to leave you guys with this. There's a difference between a program and a course, because you'll hear people say, well, so you guys are selling a course to do a course. No. So guys, when you have a course, you typically, if it's not a PDF, it's typically like a video of just you got words that's coming across the top of the screen and you hear a voice talking. You don't see nobody. That's what a course is. And then they want you to follow that. Guys, when you have a program, this is the reason why you want a program, because a program is going to be done by the person who created the program, who created it, right? So that's why I love this program, because Michelle is in all of the training videos. She's in the 2-hour workday. She's in everything, because it is the skills that she has learned that has allowed her to make that income. And we know it works because we're all following it. The people who are following it, and guys, they're reaping the benefits. And she the one created the automated system. You don't have to write no emails. You don't have to do any of that stuff. That stuff's already done for you. And she made it. She done allowed us 2 hours a day, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And it's
Oh my
free
God.
mentoring, and we get the program. Like I said, it's live and interactive. It's not
Live and
just
interactive
here's
mentoring.
videos, but hey, you got questions, come in, ask them. You have this 39,000 plus community members who are there to walk with you and help you succeed and answer questions. And like, it's
Guys,
hands down the best. It's easily a $10,000 program.
easy. And I'll tell you
Easy.
this. I'll leave you guys with this. Michelle, sometime when we doing the Legacy Builders program training, I remember there was a train, I think it was our first training, and she does this a lot. I don't know about this many hours, but there's been time, now guys, she's not getting paid for this. Now she's doing her own business. But guys, on these calls, sometimes she's been on these calls as long as 5 and 6 hours.
Yep.
At teaching us, giving us what we need to learn on how to scale our business. She's not getting paid for that.
Nope.
Millionaires do. Listen. Oh, y'all, I'm telling you. Again, this is when you know you got something good. And she has a heart of gold. And this is why, like, she's just the best, man. And you need this type of leadership and this type of mentoringship in your program. Because when you lead from the front, guess what? The people who are following you, if you're doing the right thing, they're going to start reaping the benefits of your leadership. And that's the reason why we've got so many millionaires and so many six-figure income earners. And again, this is just the beginning. We haven't even hit the surface yet.
No.
Right? So I know Michelle says she wants to create 1,000 six-figure income earners and 1,000 millionaires.
What?
I think listen.
I'm going to be one of 1,000 millionaires, baby. So are you.
I know it, and I didn't even ask for this.
No.
I just asked to just spend more time with my family. But guess what? I know as long as I stay, I'll be a millionaire. And it's just like, I don't even know, man. It's just, again, guys, your life can be whatever you want it to be, you know. And so that's the good thing about it. So take a look at the program, guys. I'm telling you, everything that you need to build a business and get out your 9-to-5 and live the life you want is inside this program. It's everything. Again. So appreciate you, Carrie. I'm going to get off.
Yes.
I'm headed to watch some waterfalls and probably create some more content. But thank you a lot, guys. Check out the information. Get started. If you have any questions, just reach out to Carrie. She's in the same program that I'm in, the same community, the same training, the same mentor, the same everything, guys. She does the same thing I'm doing. So also, if you want to follow me and check out some of my content, go to Six Figure Welder. Or you can just, go to Six Figure Welder, Darrell/Six Figure Welder, and check out some of my content, guys.
Yes.
Follow me if you aren't. Other than that, guys, good talking to you guys. Carrie, be blessed, and we can do it again.
Yeah, thank you all for joining, guys. Take care.
All righty.